Hi everybody, welcome back to Sunshine Soap and Candle Company. I wanted to give you a quick update on the Coconut 83 Luxury Wax, the Cocoa 83 AccuBlend. I purchased it from Hive and Honey, and I shared a video with you a few weeks ago of a test burn candle that I made using this wax and an 8-ounce straight-sided vessel with a CDN-3 Wick. And the CDN-3 was my starting point. That's the same wick that I typically use in the Soy Bliss wax, and this Coconut 83 Luxury Wax does use CDN series wicks because it is a very cool burning wax, and so you want your wick to not burn too hot. Well, I showed you in that video that the CDN-3 with this wax and the container that I used was a little bit too big. I was getting flickering of the flame was too high, and my scent throw was just okay. So I went back to the drawing board, and here you can see I am cutting up another 7.2 ounces of the same wax, melting it down, and here I am pouring in the same exact fragrance. And the wax, when you pour the fragrance in, the wax is about 200 degrees. So I'm using the Berry Merry Christmas Fragrance Oil by Nature's Garden. Again, I just wanted to get a really accurate comparison. So this time I'm using a CDN-3 Wick to test this out. Giving this a good stir, just want to make sure everything is well combined before pouring it into my container. I would have also tested a candle with a CDN-2 Wick just to have a really good idea of what it looks like in a 2, 3, and 4 sized wick in this same vessel with the same fragrance. But I ran out of CDN-2 wicks, so I'm testing here only with a CDN-3. And there's my jar. It's already wicked up. I'm just pouring in the melted candle into this container, and then I want to show you how it test burns. One of the benefits of this luxury wax is that it doesn't need a very long cure time. It only needs 3 days of cure time for pretty good results. However, the website does note that a 1 to 2 week cure time will help you maximize your cold and hot throw. If you're just consistent with all of your waxes and let them cure that long, that's probably a good idea. So here's the first test burn of this candle. I waited a full 48 hours. And by the way, the candle formula was exactly the same. 7.2 ounces of wax to 0.8 ounces of fragrance oil, making it 90% wax and 10% fragrance. And I went ahead and allowed this to burn, and I kind of forgot that with these natural type waxes, you do get a little bit of hang up on the jar, as you're gonna see here. All right, so this was about 3 to 4 hours into that initial test burn, and as you can see, we've got a pretty good melt pool going on, but there is a lot of hang up on the jar on both sides. Mostly on the back side, you can see a lot of wax still clinging to the container there. So that is something that I think is fairly normal for these types of waxes. And you can see the flame is a really good height and not burning too hot. So I decided to do some further testing, and I'm just going to share with you this documentation. So here is test burn number 2. As you can see, it did not burn all the way across on test burn number 1. So we're going to go ahead and give this a light and see what happens on test burn 2. All right, we're about 4 hours in on test burn 2, and as you can see, we're getting a bit of a melt pool against the front side of the candle there, and we still have quite a bit of hang up on the back side. So this is burning a little bit different than it did the first time. Wondering what your guys' experience is with these types of waxes, and if this is something that bothers you or not. So here is test burn 3, about 4 hours in. And as you can see, we are getting a lot less hang up. Everything is almost pretty much caught up with itself at this point. And I would say the hot throw is a little better than it was using the CDN-3 Wick, but still just okay with this particular fragrance oil. But as you can see, it is catching up with itself here, and the flame still looks really good. So the last part of this is test burn number 4. This is 4 hours into test burn 4. The candle is about halfway through melting down. We've got a very good, beautiful melt pool, and this is a very, very clean burning candle. As you can see, there's no sooting, there's no smoking. The flame looks great. So I do think the CDN-3 is a good fit for this container and this wax. But I would love to hear from you all regarding how you feel about waxes that don't melt all the way across on the first and second burn and even up into halfway through the candle. What do you guys think of that? Do you think it affects hot throw in any way? Again, I know that could be pretty normal for this type of wax, but just wondering again what your feelings are on that, and also wondering if you guys have come across fragrances using this wax that you think work really well, that you do get a good hot throw from, because this wax gets very, very good reviews on the website. And I can definitely see why, from a clean burn perspective, this candle is burning really, really beautifully, and it's a cool burn, so the candle's not getting too hot with this wick, and it just looks really elegant. I'm also wondering what types of wicks you all use with this wax. So just seeking some more information from people who have more experience from this wax. If you have used it before, how do you like it? What type of wick do you use in it? What fragrances have you used in it that work really well with it? This again is considered a luxury wax, so it is a bit more on the expensive side. So I definitely want to use up the 10 pounds that I purchased. So it would be nice to hear from you all regarding what you think of this wax and what has worked well for you. And I would be happy to demonstrate some new fragrances with this wax and just kind of see how that works. So definitely let me know in the comments what you think, and let me know if you like your candles to burn all the way across on the first burn, or if this phenomenon of it not burning all the way across until the candle's halfway burnt through is something that doesn't bother you or does bother you. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this update on the Coconut 83 Luxury Wax, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please leave me some questions, comments below. That really means a lot to me. Share this video with a friend, and why not subscribe to my channel? All right, everyone, catch you on the next video. Bye. Keep shining.